I can't get no sleep.
Your table setup. You want to make sure that wherever you set up your camera, you adjust the table to your background. For example, I'm going to put the camera on a separate table, so that way when I move, the camera doesn't move with me and it stays steady. So if the camera is coming from this angle and it's going to capture this side, is it going to capture the side of my background, or is it going to capture the wall? So you want to make sure to move the table and make those adjustments, including the light in the room that you'll be using. So you want to make sure to wipe everything down, make sure it's nice and clean, that there's no dust or anything like that, because the camera does pick that up, especially if you're zooming in. You want to make sure also have whatever, if you have a lookbook or a design that you're going off of, you want to have it with you somewhere where it's easy for you to glance over and look at quickly, something that you don't have to be picking up, or there's going to be glare on it to where you have to be moving your body, to where the camera would catch that as well. Make sure you also have your station set up or your area set up professional looking. Something that is really nice is to make everything aligned and color coordinated. It just looks more appealing on camera whenever you are recording. Anything that you won't be using, make sure to keep it out of sight. Make sure to also have water close by. So if you get thirsty, or if your mouth starts to get dry a little bit, you can just quickly take a quick sip without the camera catching it. Just don't put it somewhere, if you're doing like nails or something, acrylic, don't put it somewhere where the product can get into your water. So make sure it's like a bottled water would be perfect. To start off, you want a nice clean working area with all of your supplies set up for you. If you're right-handed, you want your supplies and things to be on your right-hand side. If you're left-handed, they need to be on your left-hand side. That way you're not reaching over, hurting your arm, your shoulder, your back, etc. in the long run. And then also too, time-wise, it's easier just to go here than to go opposite side. A few ways you can practice. You can do obviously on your own hand, on somebody. If you have the nail trainer, that is something definitely that you could use. With the nail trainer, you do buy these little nails here. They do click on and off. Once you put something on them, you can take acetone or polish remover to remove that, but it is plastic. So it does get that sticky feel to it, and sometimes it's a little messy. So what I like to do after I click the little tip on, I like to put some sticky tack and then take my nail tip of any kind, any size, any color, shape, it really doesn't matter, and I just put it right on top. And what that does is that allows me to still work with my nail trainer without wasting my tips here. So that's how I do just a little bit of sticky tack. You can buy that at Walmart or anywhere of the sort. If you don't have the nail trainer, you can use your finger, your practice fingers. Same thing, I do put the sticky tack there. I take the nail of any size, shape, color, and length, and I put it in. I insert it as a finger that does have the insert. And there you go. This is pretty long, but you can always cut down the length. Now I see here that the corners are kind of pushing it out a little bit, so what you could do is you could cut those corners, or you could even insert it backwards like so, and then cut it here, file it down. But just for practice, it's just very basic. Always keep your sticky tack on your finger, so next time that it's time for you to use it, you don't lose it. You can do acrylic on a nail tip, like here. Do have a nail tip here with some sticky tack. We filed it down, put some acrylic, we did a dagger shape and did acrylic on it, and now you can paint over that as well. That way too, when you're practicing your acrylic, you don't waste these tips. You can actually do nail polish on top. Another way you can practice are these little wheels, the nail polish wheels. So usually they have these to have different colors or show what the color looks like of the nail, but you can also practice on it. What I like about this is that they do bend, so if you need to work on one, like as if you're just working on a finger, you can bend the two neighboring ones and then practice on that particular nail there. After a while, after bending them for a good while, they do tend to break. Same thing with these nail tips. Once you put something on it, it's kind of hard to take it off. Just because it's plastic and it's not very good with acetone or remover. So anyway, those are the ways that you can practice. Once you have your setup ready and you know what you're going to do, you have the colors that you're going to select, then you can go ahead and get started.